Right, match day again. It's Saturday the 8th of December and today Sunderland travelled to the Wham Stadium to play Accrington Stanley. It's not going to be an easy game because of course it will be little Accrington Stanley's big cup final when the mighty Sunderland travel down to play them. So more about that in a little bit. First of all, we just need to clear up this issue we've been having about filming in the Stadium of Light. As a few of you will know, we got stopped filming there, and a couple of weeks ago Stuart Donald messaged us and said he thought it was a ridiculous idea that we weren't allowed to film and that he was going to sort it out for us. Cut a long story short, unfortunately, it isn't going to happen. Red tape, we won't go into it. But thanks, Stuart, for trying anyway. It's not going to happen. And a big thank you to Karen Casey, his PA, who's done a lot of running about and tried to get it sorted for us. But top and bottom of it is we're not going to be allowed to film in the stadium to do our vlogs. We're going to still carry on doing them. We would like, if anybody's got any ideas for a new format of how we can do this, if you drop us a message in the comments and let us know if you've got an idea of how we could do the vlogs without actually filming in the stadium. I did think about interviewing fans before we went in to get predictions and things like that, and then when they came out to basically get a summary of how they thought the match went. The problem with that is obviously doing the pre-match show at the Wheat Sheaf. I can't do that beforehand because I normally always miss kick-off anyway. And when I come out, we are going to be doing a post-match show after the games at the Wheat Sheaf, so that's going to rule that out. But if anybody's got any ideas, drop us the ideas in the comments below, and we'll see if we can come up with some sort of other format, which means we can continue vlogging. So, Accrington Stanley, who a day. Predictions for today. I'm gonna go for a 2-1 Sunderland win. So hopefully that any sort of win will do. We'll be happy with that. But 2-1 we'll predict, and keep the pressure on Portsmouth up at the top. What we like to do as well now, it's Saturday morning, so we're going to do our little bet with William Hill. And today's bet, we're going to put a £10 bet on every week, and we'll put the teams up to see how we do. And normally rubbish at it anyway. And this week we're going to do a little fourfold, and these are the teams, right, just straight to win fourfold. We're going to pick Middlesbrough, Nottingham Forest, Birmingham City and Norwich City, all to win, and we're going to stick a tenner on that, and that will return, with William Hill, that will return us £109.64. Ka-ching. So that's today's bet with William Hill. That's what we're going to do, and we'll keep an eye on how that manages to pan out. Also, it's Super 6 Day. We always do the Super 6, the Sky Sports Soccer Saturday Super 6, and we're going to tell you what our predictions are for that. So this week we've got it's Arsenal versus Huddersfield. We've got Arsenal 3, Huddersfield 0. Then we've got Burnley versus Brighton, and we've got Burnley 1, Brighton 1. Cardiff versus Southampton. We've got Cardiff 1, Southampton 2. Southampton got the new manager, so we're thinking that's going to have an effect on that. Manchester United versus Fulham. Man United 2, Fulham 1 on that. West Ham versus Crystal Palace. West Ham 3, Crystal Palace 1. And finally, Leeds versus Queen's Park Rangers. Leeds United 2, QPR 1. So there are our predictions for the Super 6. We've also today, we've got the draw coming up on Sky Sports News. I believe it's on 12:20 for the EFL Trophy, the Checkatrade Trophy, to see who Sunderland draw in the next round. So as soon as that's been made, we'll come back on here and we'll give our views on that, because it could be the Mags. We could be drawn against the Mags on that. So we'll come back and we'll give you our views on that. And then as soon as the team is released, around about 2 o'clock, we'll come on and we'll see what team's going to be playing and what we think. And then we'll do a half-time roundup and a full-time roundup. And that should complete the vlog for today. Hey, hey. All right then, we've just watched the draw for the third round of the Checkatrade Trophy, and Sunderland have been drawn at home to Newcastle. Oh my God! Sunderland versus Newcastle. Bit of a banana skin, because Newcastle have got nothing to lose, because if we beat them, they say it was only our under-21s. All right, and if they beat us, then they're going to take the mickey, saying that we couldn't even beat their under-21s. But it's a North East derby. It's at the Stadium of Light. It's going to be packed out. It is Sunderland versus Newcastle. Come on, dead excited until I've looked at the date that it's going to be played. Week commencing the 7th of January. And guess who's on holiday? Gutted. Absolutely gutted. But that's how it goes. But come on, beat the Mags. Come on! It's an hour to go before kickoff, and the team has been announced, and they line up like this. Number 1, John McLaughlin. Number 12, Tom Flanagan. Number 15, Jack Baldwin. Number 2, Adam Matthews. Number 16, Reece James. Number 27, Max Power. Number 10, George Honeyman. Number 7, Chris Maguire. Number 11, Lyndon Gooch. Number 19, Aidan McGeady. And number 20, Josh Madger. That is how the team lines up for Accrington Stanley versus Sunderland. That's a pretty strong lineup, so we're quite confident that we can do this. And we'll be back at half-time for the half-time roundup to see how the first half went. See you then. All right, so it's half-time then at the Wham Stadium, and it is Accrington Stanley 0, Sunderland 0. Pitch conditions are pretty bad. It's quite boggy. It's been a lot of rain, and down one side of the pitch it's quite muddy, so it's holding up. To be honest, not a lot really happening first half, end to end. Nobody really on top. A little bit scrappy. Couple of chances to either side. And the 12th minute, Chris Maguire was fouled. Free kick to Sunderland just outside the area. Maguire to take it. It was blocked, came out to Max Power, who shot over the bar from outside the area. On 18 minutes, Matthews got an injury. He went off and has been replaced by Brian Oviedo. 20th minute, Sunderland got a corner. McGeady took it, just went straight out past the goalie and out for a goal kick. On the 21st minute, the ball in from Madger on the right to McGeady came in, great volley, just over the bar, closest Sunderland had come so far. 31st minute, there was an attack from Accrington Stanley. Jordan Clark shot from outside the area, just past the right-hand post. On the 32nd minute, McGeady down the left, ball into Gooch, who shot wide. On 40 minutes, some good play from Accrington Stanley down the right-hand side, resulting in a ball into Phillie, who was just outside the area, and he chipped just over the Sunderland crossbar, closest Accrington Stanley had really come. And then a minute later, Jordan Clark for Accrington Stanley shot from just outside the area, and again straight over the bar. And then right on half-time, 44 minutes, Madja was fouled just outside the area, which was a free kick to Sunderland. Brian Oviedo to take it, took the free kick, the wall jumped, he went under the wall and just saved by the goalie. As I've said, a little bit scrappy first half, nobody really on top. Poor conditions they're playing in, but at half-time, it's Accrington Stanley 0, Sunderland 0. Well, there you go. Match abandoned. Teams came out for the second half, absolutely started chucking it down. The pitch, the conditions were terrible at the start anyway, but as the rain fell, just got worse and worse. Second half kicked off. Slow start really. On 60 minutes, substitution for Sunderland. Madja went on and Luke O'Nien came on. And then the 63rd minute, some good play by Sunderland down the right hand side resulted in the ball going to the Accrington keeper, who kicked it out, and it was charged down by Chris Maguire, and it bounced off him and into the goal. Get in. Accrington Stanley 0, Sunderland 1. So it was looking like we was on our way. Then free kick to Accrington Stanley just outside the box. That was taken and went just over the bar. By now, it is absolutely chucking it down, and it really is monsoon conditions. Then there's play from Accrington Stanley and one mass scramble in the Sunderland penalty box, and of course with conditions out was everybody was trying to get a shot in, and eventually it fell to Connor Hall, the Accrington Stanley player, who stabbed the ball home to make it Accrington Stanley 1, Sunderland 1. That was on the 69th minute. On the 70th minute, Accrington Stanley got through again, and a shot managed to be saved by the legs of McLaughlin. So that cleared that. 72nd minute, Aidan McGeady got through, put a ball through to Maguire just inside the area, who chipped it, and it just hit the top of the crossbar and over and out. And then 2 minutes later, with the ball just getting stuck in pools of water on the pitch, the referee decided to abandon the game, and it finished game abandoned, Accrington Stanley 1, Sunderland 1, and we have to do it all over again. So it's full time in all the other games that have been played today. So if we have a look back to how we did on our William Hill bet, where we did say stick a tenner on and you could win £109.64. We were rubbish. Middlesbrough drew, Nottingham Forest lost, Birmingham City lost, and Norwich City won. So out of the 4, there was only one correct result there. So that's £10 we've lost. Super 6, we did well. We got 11 points on the Super 6. One correct score, Leeds versus QPR, which we correctly guessed at 2-1. That's it then. Thanks for watching the vlogs. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It's free to do so. Just subscribe. Leave us a like and a comment as well. Don't forget, we have said if you've got any ideas for a new format on how we should vlog the football, as we're not allowed to film in the stadium, we would like those ideas from you. A little bit good as well, because we have been invited into the director's box for the Bristol Rovers game, and we wanted to vlog that day just to show you basically how they watch the game, how the directors watch the game and what it's like up there and the whole experience. We wanted to vlog it to show the normal fans saw what goes on there. But it's looking highly unlikely now that we're going to be allowed to do that. But never mind. We will see you in the next vlog. See you then.